Hello my fellow soulmates and food lovers, it's another food facts video and we're still in the month of Croatia. So these are some Croatian food facts. Croatia was part of the Habsburg monarchy as well as of the Austrian-Hungarian Empire and of Yugoslavia, of course. Plus they have gained some Bosnian and Turkish influence, while also throughout its history the islands and also some of the main coastline was under the control of Italy. Maybe the most influence was gained during the time when the Dalmatian region was under control of the Republic of Venice for over 400 years. Almost 400 years. Now, Croatian people have three main meals in a day. Breakfast, which is usually very light, so a piece of bread with some jam and some coffee and tea, for example. Then you have lunch. That is actually their main meals. You usually have a starter such as a soup, then you have some meat with some vegetables and a salad usually as a side. And in winter, for example, you can put some pickled vegetables on top of the salad. That is so good. And then you have dinner as the third component of the day. Dinner is usually made up of the leftovers that you have from your lunchtime. And if you don't have anything left over, then you usually eat some bread together with some cold cuts, some sausages or some cheese. And I have to say, Croatians really do love their bread. You can find bread obviously in bakeries and such things, but usually they're homemade. They can eat it with almost anything. Elderly people even eat bread together with some fruits. If you have oranges, you can have it with bread. Also very popular, figs and grapes together with some bread. Well, as you may know, Croatia has this amazing coastline. There is a tradition of eating fish and seafood. They love their mussels, octopus, calamari, together with some nice olive oil and some good vegetables. A lot of people are even fishermen. There is even this popular proverb stating that the fish swims 3 times. First time, it's in the sea. Second time, it's when you marinate it and grill it in olive oil. And the third time is when you have it with some wine in your belly. And I want to make a particular note here. If you can, visit a little town which is called Mali Ston and it's next to Dubrovnik. It's supposed to serve the best oysters in Croatia. Another tradition is to eat some bread with some cold cuts before every meal. This is super Mediterranean. They love to have a very good cheese with some prosciutto. This is actually very similar to the prosciutto that you know from Italy. So let's talk about cheese for a second. Amongst all cheeses, the most famous one in Croatia is the Pag cheese, which comes from the little island Pag, which is near Zadar. Why is it so important to talk about this cheese? Because it has this amazing special flavor. Pag is very close to the sea, it's surrounded by the sea. And then due to the strong winds carrying the salt from the water all over the island, the sheep feed on the different kind of plants and everything, and all of them are covered in salt. So this is why the Pag cheese has this amazing flavor. Not only olive oil has been produced seemingly forever in Croatia, but so has salt. There are several locations throughout Croatia that have been even producing it since the Roman and Greek times. So if you ever happen to be in Croatia, instead of olive oil, maybe you should try to get some proper sea salt from Croatia as a nice gift. In the continental parts of Croatia, it is more likely that you can find heavy and spicy food. Pork is very famous. Kulen, for example, is a special kind of dry, spicy sausage that they love to eat. Also very popular is chicken and veal. And the chicken and the veal are very often combined with some gnocchi and some very hearty sauces. Which brings me to the next point. Besides meat and fish, they love to eat good pasta. One item especially, and it's extremely hard to pronounce, Zagorski štrukli. And that actually is a pasta dish. So you have different layers of pasta, fill it with some nice cottage cheese, very hearty and salty meal, and it's so delicious. You can either cook it or you can bake it. Both versions are super delicious, and if you want to know more about this, then you can check out my video that I did the other day with Josie, a good friend of mine from Croatia. And we definitely need to talk about strudel. Apple strudel, berry strudel. Strudel is everywhere. And something else that is very, very popular are krempite or cremschnitte. And you will love cremschnitte because it is a cake which is completely filled with custard. I mean, hello, who wouldn't love that? I'm also going to upload a video about that. Didn't went too well, but it was fun anyways. So guys, I hope you did like these kinds of facts. Maybe there was something there new for you, maybe something you didn't know already. And if you have another food fact about Croatia, please leave me in a comment below. What is your personal food fact about Croatia? I would love to see you again on my channel. Please make sure to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up if you think, okay, these were good facts and I really liked it. I would love to see you next time. Bye!